Can you explain a little bit about the exhibits you have brought for the exhibition?
This exhibition, most of the shoes and the exhibits which I brought belongs to my grand auntie and my auntie. So, like you see, these shoes, these are Manek photo. Belongs to, used to for the men, right? Belongs to my grandfather and my great grandfather. These are the shoes for the men. And these are the bidangan, where the Nyonyas will learn how to stitch kasut Manek. Right? They used to stitch the kasut Manek on the bidangan itself. No? Then we have the Manek itself, right? Where all the Maneks are all kept in the bottles, small bottles, right? For sewing. We even have needles, all very fine needles, and scissors, you see, and plates, saucers to put Maneks inside, right? And this is a classic box, right? Which they house their Maneks all inside for the easy access during sewing, right? And it's also used for the Nyonyas when they sew to transport them from one place to another. You see, with all the Maneks inside the box. So these are the Maneks. These are the antique Manek photo. You can see all hanging on the stand. Okay, like this. This is the safe, or we call it turun saji. It is made of nipa leaves, right? And these are the Manek design on top of the safe. Okay. And over here we have all the Manek photo, right? Which is with various type of design. We have animal motifs and floral motifs.
Thomas, can you explain a little bit of the things that you brought for the exhibition?
Over here I brought is the bidangan kasut, or the embroidery stand. Okay, this is a specially made one for olden days, which consists of drawer where you put all your things inside. Okay, over here I'm doing the gold thread slippers, which nowadays people don't do. And over here is one of my finished work over here. Okay, and I'm also wearing one at the moment. And this is my dragon beaded slippers that I did when I was young. Okay, I used to, during school holidays, I would sew a pair or two for myself and my mother or my aunties. Okay, and I already stopped doing beaded slippers. Now I'm concentrating more on this we call the gold thread slippers, which has already become obsolete, but not many people are able to do. So I'm doing a modern rendition of these golden thread slippers.
Are you also wearing one that you sew?
Yes, I'm wearing one that I sew at the moment, which consists of the velvet base with the gold and silver strings and threads on it. I also include sequins as part of the slippers.
Can you explain a little bit about the shoes that we have for exhibit?
Okay, on this part of the exhibition, you can see the olden days silver thread slippers. This is for the men or the groom slippers. And on top of it, they use silk, yes, to sew to form a goldfish design. You can see this is silver threads with silk threads to form the design. Next to it also, the lady slipper we call kasut berhidung, or the Chinese jump shoe. Okay, the ladies wore on olden days. These are made from silk, okay, embossed on silk on velvet. Likewise, the next one too is silver threads on velvet also. Okay, these are belongs to one of the members' parents' wedding day slippers and shoes. This is another sample of ladies' bridal slippers made out of silver threads, silver wire threads on velvet, and this is the motif of Chiling or the lion. Over here we have the original bridal shoes. At the moment, we show a photograph where the lady or the bride will wear on the wedding day with our Chinese T-shaped wedding costume we call kun. Okay. At the back here is another sample of silver threads or silver wire threads embroidery on velvet, which is this is for a lady shoe. Okay, these are samples of embroidery done by the Nyonya during the free time. And all these require very tedious and meticulous handwork. Pergi menjala ikan cantik dalam pinggan dibawa pulang. Mari belajar jahit manik-manik. Seni Nyonya tak lupa, tak hilang.
Yang berbahagia, Cina penjara model Melaka, waktu rasmi yang memperhormatkan Sri Utama Haji Sulaiman bin Ali, Ketua Penduduk Melaka. Nyonya petik buah kepaya, dengi ingat nyanyi keroncong, warisan Manek seni budaya, Baba Nyonya menggamit pelancong. Tepuklah tangan. Berbahagia Encik yang pengarah Motek Melaka, wakil rasmi yang amat berhormat Datuk Seri Utama Haji Sulaiman bin Ali, Ketua Menteri Melaka, Persatuan Peranakan Baba Nyonya Malaysia Peranakan, Ong Timbul, Presiden Persatuan Peranakan Cina Melaka, untuk menyampaikan ucapan ahlu-ahluan. Dengan segala hormatnya, majlis mempersilahkan. Terima kasih tuan.
Boleh Hello.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Bapa-bapa, Nyonya, today I will wish you all first, Bapa-bapa semua, Happy Father's Day first. Alright? Happy Father's Day. Pantun sembilan. Ini pantun I take from the book. Okay. Pagi hari pergi ke pekan, hendak beli buah mangga. Kasut Manek budaya peranakan, takkan hilang kalau dijaga. Salam sejahtera dan selamat pagi kepada semua bapa-bapa, bahagian, nyonya-nyonya dan para hadirin. Di sini saya ingin merakamkan terima kasih kehadiran Encik J. Yao, pengarah Motek yang mewakili YAPB Datuk Seri Utama Sulaiman bin Muhammad Ali, our Ketua Menteri Melaka. Alright? Okay. Encik Yao, selamat datang ke Persatuan Peranakan Cina Melaka, Majlis Perrasmian Pameran Manek. Saya Bapa Peter Ong, Presiden Persatuan Peranakan Cina Melaka. Dengan ini, Encik Yao izinkan saya teruskan ucapan saya dalam bahasa Indonesia. Ya, okay. I will continue in English. Alright. On behalf of my management committee, I would like to thank my organizing committee, the Manek students, for all their support. Of course, to every one of you today. Alright. Thank you very much. Today, we are also honored to have with us from Cendana. Actually, he was supposed to come, but something, our main sponsor, Mr. David Xavier is not here at the moment. Then also, the pengarah of JJKN, Puan Nazrina bin Alias, also is not here. And then we have distinguished guest, the president of Melaka Tourism Association Melaka, Madam Madalena Kuo. And also our distinguished guests come from afar. First, our mantan President Baba Devita, and immediate past President Peranakan Association of Singapore, Baba Colin Chi, and Gunung Sayang Association Singapore, Baba Frederick So. And I also have wakil from Persatuan Peranakan Bawah Nyonya Kuala Lumpur Selangor, Miss Sireyo. Alright, today's exhibition is all about Manek, was initiated by PPCM as a building into the world intangible cultural heritage. I hope so. Comes here also to Bawah Cedric Tan, who's here, for introducing us to Cendana, for us to be able to set up this Manek project.
Salam sejahtera, salam Melakaku maju jaya, rakyat bahagia menjadi dunia. Kepada tuan-tuan dan puan, pertama sekali saya ingin mewakili Yang Amat Berhormat Ketua Menteri Negeri Melaka dan juga Yang Berhormat Datuk Muhammad Jailani, Esko Pelancongan, untuk mengucapkan syabas dan tahniah di atas program yang amat bermakna ini. Datuk Wadi Jai meminta maaf kerana beliau tidak dapat hadir, dan saya mewakili beliau dan juga Yang Amat Ketua Menteri Negeri Melaka. Saya Cik J. Yau daripada Kementerian Pelancongan Seni dan Budaya Malaysia, iaitu MOTEC, atau lebih mesra dikenali sebagai MOTEC. Untuk makluman tuan-tuan dan puan, saya ingin mengucapkan sekali lagi tahniah kepada Mr. Baba dan juga Persatuan Peranakan Cina Negeri Melaka di atas program yang amat bermakna ini, dan juga disertai oleh persatuan-persatuan daripada Singapura, Terengganu dan sebagainya. Syabas dan tahniah.
Today's exhibition is basically a tribute to the Nyonyas of the present and also the past. In the past, especially before the Second World War, the Nyonyas would stay at home. And while they are at home, they will sew, they will stitch, they will do their embroidery, they will do their beading, they will do their cross stitch. And today, on display, is some very old antique pieces. You can see here, kasut Manek. And Nyonyas of the past, they spend months, sometimes even years, to produce beautiful pieces such as this. This is a sekop lao, or also known as a tudung sajing. This piece of tudung sajing is made from leaves and also lacquered. The Nyonya take pains to actually do all this beading. The Nyonyas of the past are very devout, and they very often make beautiful pieces for prayers, and they are used during sembahyang. Like Chinese New Year, they have sembahyang tikong, and also during weddings. They make beautiful pieces. Like for instance, in this picture, you will find the Nyonyas make beadworks, and this will be placed on their offerings such as oranges, huat kueh, and fruits. And this is especially used during sembahyang tikong and also weddings. As I mentioned earlier, the Nyonyas too, sometimes they will make wishes and prayers, and what happened is that when their wishes were fulfilled, they will bayar niat. And what do? They make beautiful baju to offer to the maybe Datuk Ucho, Kuan Yin. Sometimes they also do beadworks, as you can see from here. This piece, it is originally white in color, but after a while, too many joysticks, the smoke has become grey. And this is possibly from a Nyonya who prayed, got her wishes fulfilled, and she bayar niat as a gift. You will also see over here old bridal shoes. The bigger ones are for the men. The Nyonyas in the past are so detailed. You can see these pillow ends, the deer, a mirror image of deer, which they use it for the pillow ends, and this is being used especially for the bridal bed. And over here, there is a brass candle holder with covers. Again, it is being beaded. And over here, the casing, the alas for the tapak sirih. One influence from the Malay culture is the sapu tangan. Now this sapu tangan, this is an original piece, a photograph. It is made with beads as well as metal, and it's very fine, and it's being used by the bride when she puts on the hot chiu baju, and also when she goes for her chiotang, as can be seen in this picture. This is a picture of my mother during her chiotang, taking place in 1957 in Melaka. This is a piece of sapu tangan. This is a modern piece loaned from one of the babas for this exhibition. And over here are a picture of a beaded cover for the pillow and used at the bridal bed. This is another example. Secretary of PPCN, are you happy with the A results of the students these past few months?
Yes, I am very over the moon, over the results, the enthusiasm of the students. When we first started, we only had about 20 students. Now we have twice the number, and the students are inspiring each other, with the different designs, difficulty of designs, then asking them to improve on their technique and the work. So for me, it is a success by itself. When we first started, we were very hesitant. We were afraid that, whether people are really interested in this dyeing art, this peranakan art, bit by bit, it's very tedious job. But the response was so encouraging, so we kept extending. And after this exhibition, we will probably have a permanent Manek class here in this Satuan, and we will open not only to our members but to everyone who's interested in this program.
So there's going to be a continuation after this?
Yes, definitely. We don't want it to just die off like that. So we will definitely have a continuation of this program.
So definitely we have achieved the objectives of having this.
Definitely we have achieved. And thanks to the teamwork committee, thanks to Chandana for giving us the grant to start this program. So now we are inspired to not only carry on maybe the art of Peranakan Bidding, maybe we can go to other Peranakan craft, that needs to be known to the rest of the world.
Thank you so much. The teacher for this Manek class, and for the past 6 months, she has been enthusiastically teaching all the students. So Cikgu Bihong, can you share with us your experience teaching the students in PPCM?
Well, the experience is beginning is quite difficult because whereby in the sense that I have to teach from the beginning part, especially the do's and don'ts in everything, because I want every one of the students to have the best of all. Whether in sense of the front or the back, it must be neat. That is compulsory in my class. And when you start in my class, you don't aim, you need to complete a pen. If you have difficulties, of course, I have many students who's got difficulties in making a pen. So it takes time, okay? But they put in a lot of effort, okay? Definitely put in a lot of effort, and I'm very proud of them actually.
Can you share with us what makes you to take up this challenge to teach?
I find that this is to create awareness, especially among the younger generations. To them, they think that kasut money is actually a very, very old thing, old-fashioned thing. So you need to implement certain things, and you need to actually tell them that this is important because it carries down. Because some of them they have the blood of Peranakan, but they do not know anything about beaded shoes. So currently I'm here to actually teach them and to try to create this awareness so that they really need to learn. And this must not go off just like that, die off. See?
Thank you. Student of this class, and for the past few months you have been very busy, enthusiastically doing your bidding, and I understand that this is one of your beautiful masterpieces. Can you explain how long do you actually took to do this piece?
Okay, it takes me about 2 to 3 weeks a piece.
Oh.
Yeah, because the teacher before, she has taught us well the technique, the precision, so I'm able to do all my beading nicely, and it's a masterpiece.
It is indeed.
Yeah, I'm so happy with my work.
And how many artwork do you actually produce this past few months? I understand that this is one of the shoes, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I produced 4 shoes. One is still on the way of making one, and I have done at home another 2 pieces.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yes,
It's beautiful pieces.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And this is one example of a very happy student.
Yes. Our teacher has been very good. We have many students, and we are learning our culture, our heritage, and I hope that it will carry on with the future generation too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So Parvi, you're one of the students in this class, and what's your feeling today? I heard you made a few pieces, right?
Yeah.
How's your feeling today?
I feel very proud and very happy, and I think what the PPCM is doing with the skirt of Melaka, I think is wonderful to preserve the heritage of our forefathers.
And this is
my Manek halus. This is my second piece, and it's very intricate. It takes a lot of patience, but it's very enjoyable, and it can be very addictive. Once you start doing it, it's very difficult to stop. Yeah.
I understand that you have made another pair for yourself.
Yes, this is my first pair, which I made for myself. And this is Manek pasta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you going to make more pairs after this?
Yes, I've got a few requests from my sisters, my cousins, my friends. So I've got a long list of Manek shoes to make for everybody.
Congratulations.
Thank
and
you.
I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, Abby, can you tell us about your experience of bidding? I understand that you enjoy bidding very, very much.
I have the interest to do bidding, and this is my first Malay halus. So I choose the kamcheng color. Being Peranakan, of course, I choose kamcheng color. And then after that, I will doing the next project will be after I complete the second Malay halus, I'll be doing Manek potong.
Wonderful.
I just been gifted by somebody in Singapore the beads.
Yeah.
So I will be doing it. And I've done a lot for charity. I donated 5 pieces.
For the Cancer Society?
Not Cancer Society, but to others, like Yayasan Chowkit, 2 pieces. I have donated to others for them to auction or sell whatever, as long as they can raise funds with it.
Wonderful work that you have done.
To me, we share. I don't mind sharing what I have. Little I have, I don't mind sharing. That's my principle. I cannot carry with me when I die, so might as well donate to worthy cause.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Abby. Lina, thank you so much for loaning us many beautiful pieces of your mastercraft. Can you explain a little bit about your work that you do on which Manek? You have, I understand you have hats, you have shoes. Can you explain to us about your passion?
This is my hobby. Actually, I started in 1985. So when I saw the piece is like very beautiful, so I continue doing. You see, I start with Manek halus first, and then after that I found out that there's a potong, so I continue doing the potong one. It's so much nicer. See, so bit by bit I starting to do the shoes first. After that I do the clutch bag.
Okay. Normally, how long do you take to do a piece?
A piece, if depends. If small size, it takes about 1.5 months to do. If a size 10, you see, I have to complete by about 3 months. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
Can you explain? She does bidding as well?
She's not doing bidding, but she bought the shoes. This Manek in Singapore. She's not doing it. So I found that it's very nice. I start learning. Actually, she's not allowed us to do all these things because our work is to clean up the house, cooking, everything. You see, last time they don't have maid. So after that, when I came out from school, I started to sew.
She's your mother?
This is my grandmother.
Oh, grandmother.
She's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Peranakan beaded slippers, also known as kasut manik, literally meaning beaded shoes, is a type of shoe that dates back to the early 20th century Malaya. It refers to beaded slippers worn by a Nyonya to complete her sarong kebaya outfit, together with chained brooches, karasong, and a silver belt, talai pending. The slippers are made of Peranakan cut beads, manik potong, which are treasured as these beads are no longer available. Vintage kasut maniks are intricate and finely stitched, a testimony to the fine workmanship of yesteryears. The intricacy and fine workmanship of a pair of the beaded slipper is also a hallmark of highly accomplished Peranakan women, also known as Nyonya, whose skills in embroidery and beadwork are highly valued. The beaded slippers were worn by both the Peranakan males, Baba, and females, Nyonya, and were popular in the 1930s. Nowadays, the beaded slippers are more commonly worn by women only. The beaded slippers were made for 2 types of occasions. For happy occasions, like the Chinese New Year or birthdays, these beaded slippers used colorful beads with intricate patterns. For sad occasions, the beads used were likely to be in black, white or blue colors, Chinese mourning colors, and the patterns were simple. The beaded slippers were either open face, peep toe, or covered face. The popular motifs used for the patterns were flowers, birds, butterflies, and fruits. These motifs, likely to appeal to the femininity of the Peranakan women, had both European and Chinese influence. The sample patterns were likely to be cross-stitched, with each stitch representing a bead. The beads were then used in the actual beading of the slippers. The Peranakan pattern for the beaded slipper is unique in that even the background is quite ornate, resulting in a colorful patterned mosaic with a well-defined border. To sew the pattern, a laced-up wooden frame, batongan, is used to provide the right tension for the beading. The beading process starts from the center of the pattern, moving to the right then left. The main motif of the pattern is first beaded, followed by the background and then the border. The border may have a smooth or scallop edge. When the beaded pattern is completed, it would be sent to the cobbler to be made into slippers. Leather is usually the preferred material for the beaded slippers, and may be either made with low or high heels.